Alrighty. Good morning, afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the region of Luavara. Hello, hello. Today was a very stressful day for me, I'm not gonna lie. I was mostly doing homework all day, finishing up some modules, in my assignments, so that way I have the next couple of days off. Which is a good thing, because since my schoolwork is done, that means we are going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm excited, actually. Depending on what time I actually get up tomorrow, however, we might be doing a double stream tomorrow, because I do want to continue playing Super Mario RPG, and we're actually pretty close to the end. I'm pretty sure we can bang that out in like maybe 1 or 2 more streams. But I've also been making a lot of progress on Minecraft, and I kind of want to show you guys some of that progress, so that way we can, or that way I can start grinding a little bit more, and so that way we don't have to worry about there being like a big jump in progression, because I think I already did enough. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the music to turn down just a tad bit. Hope it still sounds okay for you guys. Again, I'm still running with some audio changes because I realized during the Monster Hunter stream the other day, there was like massive gaps in the audio, especially coming from Discord. So I have them turned up a little bit more than I usually do, because obviously we want to hear them. Alright, so anyway, let's go jump in, because today's going to be a pretty slow day, and we'll explain why. Alright, thanks for coming to the stream, everybody. I appreciate it. It's going to be great. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to go take a vacation now. Why are we talking about turning breast milk into butter? You can turn ice cream into bread. Yeah, you can turn ice cream into bread. I'll send you the TikTok later. All right, so gentlemen, good evening. Are you guys ready to rack your brains a little bit here? Because you guys... Well, let's go ahead and start with a quick recap of what happened last week. You guys basically spent the entirety of the session in front of the heartbeat lock door, as well as trying to figure out how to get past the current guard, Didertius the Loyal. And I just realized that stream was not able to actually hear you guys. Okay. Well, good to know that I had to add Discord into that scene.
Oh gosh.
Sorry about that, folks.
Well, folks, you just missed out on wonderful conversations between tit milk.
Rather not go into it. Anyway. So, last week, once again, you guys spent most of your time camping out with the rest of the adventurers, the merchants, and everybody outside of the gates to Castleguard. And you spent a lot of time, the second day that you were here, trying to get past Didertius, until eventually challenging him to a game of knowledge, only to lose horrifically and spilling a lot of secrets.
We did better than most, though, apparently.
So, we pick up the exact same place that we left off. you guys once again wake up in the morning in your tents, amongst the crowd, and as people begin to line up for their daily attempts to get past Didertius and into the gates. Now, I also want to point out the fact that KP is not going to be joining us tonight. She, unfortunately, has a sickness for her throat, so... yeah, she's not going to be here.
Yeah, her voice is just
Gone.
Gone.
God.
Gone. God.
I kept telling her to rest earlier.
Alright, so... let's go ahead and switch over to some different music here.
God, I miss when we can just listen to Spotify.
Alright, so... you guys wake up the next morning. Once again, you are amongst the crowd, in the tent city outside of the large mahogany doors that lead into the castle guard. You guys gather around the fire for breakfast. What do you do?
All right. Whatever round, folks.
Really, you got a plan?
Pardon me. I think we should spend most of today observing the creature, see if we can figure out anything else. Because I feel like if people knew that it was reading its mind, they would have stopped challenging it to contest of knowledge a long time ago. Meaning that we found out something new.
You'll feel like we're missing something, though.
Oh, agreed. What could it be? We know there's a password, but we also know there is a way to beat him.
Well, other than him being stabbed and slashed at so many times, he's still kicking.
He can't die. I'm putting money on that. He can't die. He is most likely was a soldier or a guard at one point that held his post very resolutely, and in doing so was cursed with forever holding his post. I don't know if this is a curse or a blessing. It's really up to him. All right. We could. It's a really dumb idea, and I know you're going to hate it, Silky. We could challenge him to a game where there is no winner. I don't know if he takes those games.
No, he said that it has to be an honorable fight.
So I guess we can't just challenge him so you can kill themselves faster.
What? No!
Are you crazy?
Yes, next question.
I mean, that
I think he
explains a
would
lot.
let you win that one.
He's like casually sipping coffee through a straw.
It goes. It's like a bendy straw goes up over the mask.
No.
Up and just
He's wearing like the equivalency of like a belly dancer veil right now, where you can't see the you can't see the lower half of his face, but it's
Oh
completely
my-
open underneath.
oh my god.
My
Please
plan.
tell me that it's one of those bendy straws that are like just swirly.
You know what? Given Alistair's personality, he would. It's probably just swirly to make people really fucking confused.
Is it at least metal?
No, of course. I clean it.
Well, good. You're also saving turtles.
Of course.
8 will remember this.
And I have a metal straw?
No, that you're saving turtles.
Yeah, of course. I'm a hunter, not heartless.
You can be both.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that would make me Snow White's hunter. All right, that joke's lost, you guys.
Jesus, man.
Getting back on topic, how are we going to get into Castle Guard? And the fact that this heartbeat lock is the first task.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long day.
The heartbeat lock is the first task. I don't even want to know what the next task would be.
Castle Guard is an entire city. And if the entire city, or well, fortress as it's described to be, is completely locked down, who knows how many different tasks are out there.
All right. So I know a lot of people have been. It really sucks though. We can't get more information on the heart. The thing that's actually the lock. All we know is that it's theoretically, or can we prove this, that it's tied to the night.
No, it's been proven that it's tied to Didertius.
It's proven. But in what way? Because no
I'll
matter
think about it.
how many times he's been stabbed or cut,
He just gets back up.
he just gets back up. But the pace of the lock itself hasn't changed.
Well,
Like
when
it's
you're
not affected.
when you're a bad and hardened warrior, your adrenaline won't spike like that. Also, he knows something we don't know.
Right, but whenever it, like I watched him get pierced through the heart.
Listen, I'm gonna call this now. That's some weird magic malarkey where that lock up there is actually his heart, but we can't affect the heart because of the fact that the heart repels everything you throw at it.
I mean, we could just toss our egos at it and double our ego boost.
What you talk about, Willis?
That was out of character of me just saying, yeah, let's just toss our ego at it and just double our ego and our intelligence to try to figure it out. But it won't work like that. Would be fun though.
So, you got any bright ideas as literally the smartest person in this party?
I keep thinking back to something my master once told me. Everything has a weakness.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The lock isn't impenetrable. But the problem is, I'm not sure if our skills are quaint enough in order to find its weakness. That's the problem.
Have we seen any bards go against this thing?
Oh yeah, you've seen every single type of magic caster, warrior available.
Has any of them tried drumming?
Yeah.
Okay, there goes that idea.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Yeah, but I feel like that's all too on the nose. It has to have a weakness.
Just what is that weakness? That's the main problem.
He's not classified as undead because radiant damage doesn't hurt him. A heart throws back every spell-like ability, arrow. I'm
I
assuming.
mean, it would just be a wonderful thing if we could just somehow move him. Just move him. Just
You
move him
basically-
from his post.
It'd be amazing. We just give him a heart attack.
But he doesn't accept any food.
So we
Yeah.
can't.
Which is smart, honestly, his part, because we could poison him.
Well, no, not even that. We can't just stuff him with food until he gets a heart attack or a food coma.
Oh, no, obviously. It takes a lot of time to get a heart attack. You need to be living a very unhealthy lifestyle, like most nobles. Oh, I said that part out loud.
She would just glare at him like. It just sighed. Just.
In my defense, have you met a human noble? They're usually really sucky.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough on that one.
I look at an entire party of where all the nobility, none of which is human.
Because she was about to say, are you trying to say I lived a lifestyle where I have gained weight? You
I don't know.
Son of a bitch.
Well,
Alright.
that depends. What's your cup size?
Non-existent.
All right. A weakness for a heart. What are hearts weak to? Everything. It's a muscle. It's a muscle. Yeah, I got enough on that front.
I mean,
It pumps blood through a body.
even though his body's down there.
We're
locked
not
up there.
we're not adding magic voodoo in this. Think straight
Okay, okay.
straight anatomy right now. You can give it a clot, you can give it an aneurysm. Those requiring sending too much blood through the heart at once. Could we overcharge the night?
I think you guys are taking this heart thing a little too literal.
Ragnar, what do you want me to
laughing
do?
About?
Not
Anna?
take it literal? I got no other ideas right now.
Anna, what are you laughing at? Clarify yourself immediately.
Hey, listen. So, Josh, has that adventurer come by yet? The woman that we were told that could
Cologne.
potentially Colo, yeah. whatever her
Not
name
yet.
is. Do we have any idea when she would be showing up?
If you guys want to ask one of the other adventurers here, they would probably tell you that she'll be arriving within the next 48 hours.
Okay. Well, she, as far as I know, is our best bet considering the fact that what everybody says.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
I don't think Talon's going to win. She's strong, don't get me wrong. There are plenty of strong people here.
This is
But
this is not a challenge of strength.
No. But that monster down there, my bad, that loyal knight down there will, I think, no matter what, always win when you test it to a test of strength or magic or wits. There's a trick here. Everyone's thinking hit lock with hammer. I'm thinking we gotta sing lock a soothing song and caress it and whisper its sweet nothings into the evening.
So you want to seduce it?
I do not want to seduce it.
I was gonna say, it sounded like you wanted to. You wanted to.
Well, listen, I had no better analogy. First one that came ahead.
Not seduce it in a way that it would want to sleep with you. Seduce it in a way that it does what you want it to. Yeah. But anyways,
We could figure if we can only figure out that stupid password too.
Ragnar,
yes.
you suddenly feel a little tingle in in your brain hole.
Oh boy.
Yes,
Boy.
my brain
Oh.
hole.
And then suddenly you hear your mom's voice come through your mind.
Oh,
Well, hey,
Oh.
Mom.
you're in trouble.
And
Long time no talk.
and it calls out and says, Ragnar, it's Mom. Guards came to the house. If you don't hear from me in 3 days, we're gone. Not sure of situation. Be careful.
Hmm. Well, that's disturbing.
You okay?
Guards just showed up at my parents' place.
Oh,
Oh?
that's not good.
Yeah. Not entirely sure about the situation, but I'll keep you guys in touch. Well, updated.
Good. Your parents are nice people. Would hate for something to happen to them on our fault.
Yeah.
I have no idea if it has to do with this or not.
It probably does.
Probably. But no point in worrying about that right now. Not like there's anything we could do. All right. Well, I'm kind of out of ideas, so basically, I plan on observing the two objects for the next 48 hours until our little Miss, what should I call her? Yeah, I don't know what to call her. Our little friend shows up.
All right.
Well,
I'm going to allow you guys to, as you're pondering about this and you're talking and about solutions and such, you guys are going to notice that Silky doesn't talk for a little while. And you just glance over at her and you see her zoning out a little bit again.
Oh, she's trancing. Fucking 9. That's ridiculous.
Not as high as I was expecting it, but she does think of something.
What if
You
you get
know-
a really big bomb? Yeah.
I just thought of something.
Lay
It's
it on us.
kind of crazy.
Ooh, I like it already.
okay.
Remember when we went to the museum?
Yeah, we met the dwarf and they showed us the Star Medal exhibit.
Right. But remember the parts of history before we went and saw the Star Medal?
To be honest, no. I don't really care about museums. Kind of there for the weapons.
Nimtek told us that Dandelier helped build Silence.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. You think the solution's in the dwarven craftsmanship?
Potentially? Ragnar,
Yeah.
do you happen to remember anything potentially like helping your parents with their businesses or your dad talking about, blueprints of buildings to help navigate, where you guys to go to deal with waste?
you want me to roll for that?
No, because you know for a fact that there is existence of blueprints of buildings.
Well, yeah, of course everything's blueprinted out. Why do you ask?
Oh.
What if there's a blueprint of Castleguard?
Well, if there would be a record of it, where the hell would you find it?
Give me a knowledge history, Ragnar. Eight. You can also give me a knowledge history roll.
My history's been so shit. Oh god.
You unlearned swine.
Hey.
Alistair, I'll also allow you to make a knowledge history roll. But-
That's gonna be useless. The highest I get is a 21.
Okay.
That tracks. I'm a street urchin. I don't know what I would know.
Silky doesn't make it either. Damn it.
God damn it!
I didn't notice anything in the Dwarven library about blueprints of anything, though.
If we're thinking like a waste system, usually every human settlement has that shit pretty well guarded. They know it's a weak point in the infrastructure.
I was thinking along the lines of, like, secret tunnels and stuff.
The answer isn't to go through him, it's to go around him.
Ragnar, do you happen to have a message spell to get in contact with your mom?
Not high enough level for that. I have message, but it's only like 25 feet. Like the cantrip.
There's enough higher level wizards here that can probably make it a scroll.
Do we have the money for it though?
Not that high of a level skill.
I mean, how much gold would that actually be?
Depends on how high the level the spell is.
How high would we need it to be?
The spell you're looking for is a sending spell. And you guys know that is 5th tier magic.
Alright.
Which is appropriate to about 1,125 gold.
Yeah, we don't got that fucking money. We didn't have that money. We wouldn't have that money even if we had the carriage.
Yeah.
It's how much?
1,125 gold.
Yep, don't got that much. I mean, we may have if we pull all of our money together, but
I got 100 gold to my name.
500.
Silky has 42.
I have 31.
No,
Yeah,
you guys don't even come close.
We're not making it. So, I mean, I'm assuming there are parts of the wall we can get near that aren't near Mr. Loyal Watch.
Yeah, you can see a couple of people just like examining the structure of the wall and such. Like you can get near it, you can just look at it, but the second that you touch it, the barrier prevents you from actually touching the stone.
That barrier's another issue.
And as you look down the line, you can also see like people hurtling dirt up into the air. like trying to dig down, but they're not having any luck.
We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We can't go through it. What if we just walk in backwards like we're leaving? We work in reverse. I don't know.
Now, what if that did work?
Be my guest. Go walk backwards towards the wall.
Silky is going to suddenly stand up and say, I think I have an idea. I'll be back.
Ah! Alright. Have fun. Like I was saying. Bomb.
A bomb.
You mass as many powder kegs as we can. And everyone gets near Dervis at once. Like everyone here. We hurl them at him, throw a fireball, kaboom. Eh?
What? Try and destroy them all at once?
Yeah. If you throw enough gunpowder at a guy, he can't reflect at all. Or actually, when blasting powder, because I'm assuming we have cannons?
I mean, we don't have cannons. Definitely not.
No. Josh, what's our level of technology?
I mean, cannons do exist.
All right, sweet.
Firearms are extremely rare. They're considered exotic weapons.
Noted.
But, like, cannons, you know, typical, like, medieval aspects do exist.
I'm gonna, like, lean out of our campfire and look at, like, the wizard circle. Hey, has anyone tried blowing this guy up with gunpowder?
Yep.
Like a
Anybody
fuck ton
try
of
to
it?
disintegrate?
People have, well, put it this way, we haven't been able to throw anything at him higher than 5th tier magic.
Hmm.
There's just no mages of that high level anymore.
Or
Yikes.
they all leave?
Well, no, it's either they'd have no reason to go into silence, or they all hitched a ferry ride over to Astria.
Astria. Why would they do that?
Well, Astria is the region of Apinox for their colleges. Pursue their knowledge and learn higher tier magics.
That's definitely somewhere I want to go. You said it was Apinox?
No. You have an education?
I do.
No, Apinox is the name of the world. Astria is the region.
Astria, okay. That was Cody's dumb fault, but hey.
Yeah. Like, this is the region of Luavara. There's the
Mhm.
region of Astria. And all the other regions that are in Apinox. Alright, about 30 to 45 minutes later, Silky finally returns.
There is a large, like, battle plan drawn in the dirt. So if we get a catapult and we fire it at this trajectory, theoretically, we could skate over the top of the barrier and walk along the roof of it.
Where the hell are you going to get a catapult?
I don't know, we build one? There's, like, woods near here.
Do you know how
rope?
to build a catapult? It's not
No.
necessarily like...
Fine, we'll make a trebuchet. That's far simpler.
Or we can go ahead and prove that my theory is correct.
Oh, thank God the smart person has an idea.
Your theory?
And she's gonna hold up, and you're gonna see in her hands, she now contains 3 scrolls.
Where'd
How
she
did
get
you-
those at?
Trust me, they weren't cheap. But it's fine. Who's good at using these things?
Alistair visibly steps away.
Yeah, like fucking Sabian just looks away like, oh hey, what's that over there?
That would be use magic, right?
Correct.
That would be me.
Yeah, which is funny because I have spellcraft, but I don't have use magic device.
What's your current plus in use magic device, Ragnar?
6.
Okay. Silky's gonna hand you the scroll that has sending on it.
Okay.
Does Suki still have her sword?
Yeah, Silky still has her sword.
All right, that's all I care about.
And what am I doing with this?
Call your mom.
Ask your dad if he remembers there being blueprints of the kingdoms that the dwarves helped build.
Okay. I should iterate what kingdom I want for,
Okay,
because
hold
I
on.
only get one message, and he gets one answer back.
Yeah, we only have 25 words to ask him, though.
Uh-huh.
So we have to try and get as much information out of him as possible.
Are there blueprints for the construction of Silence's Wall and Castle Town?
I mean, that'll be the straightforward question.
Yeah, why would we tiptoe around it?
Exactly.
Maybe put like a, hey dad, how are you first?
No, I'd probably
Manners.
put, Dad, I need this.
Mm.
And at the end, best of luck, love you guys.
I need it.
Sorry
Alright.
about the guard.
So, give me your use magic device. All right, that's well enough. It's like 10 plus. It's like 10 plus the spell levels. Yeah, that's more than enough. All right, after about a minute or so, you get a message back, and it says, "There's blueprints for all structures crafted by dwarves. Never seen blueprints for silence, possibly in archives. Don't tickle my brain again, Dad."
I relay the entire message to my friends, including the don't tickle my brain again.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's never been a fan of that.
I'm not a fan of that hearing how it was presented.
Yeah, kind of offsets it.
Possibly in the archives. Do each of the kingdoms have a secret archive that they keep documents in?
I mean, that would make the most sense.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You don't necessarily want everyone to know your
Skeleton.
documentation.
I don't remember my master ever talking about things like that, though.
Perhaps this is something that came up with the introduction of the council.
Yeah, so I do know that Elendor has one as well. But then again, getting into archives or into archives like that, not going to be just, hey, just want to look around. Thanks.
Okay, so there's one option that we have.
Obtaining the archives of the wall.
No, it would be in the archives of Dandelier.
You want to go back to the place we just left?
Well,
Okay.
if 8 is telling the truth, and Elendor has one, Elendor might have something on the lock. High, like super powerful magical item. I would think that the elves would be responsible for that. They're like one of the best magic users in Luavara.
That's true.
Though I will say, if we do go through that route, I probably won't be as much of assistance.
Why?
Remember the questions of Sir Loyal that I've been tossing him?
Oh yeah, your dirty little laundry.
Oh yeah, the queen is dead.
No,
No, no, my bad.
about the councilman.
No,
Oh,
she means the fact that she's a princess.
I thought she was an ex-princess. Is that even an
Well,
ex?
that.
Exiled.
Oh.
All right. Guess we're going to Dandelier.
I'm not sure who would be left in there that would trust me, but still.
Who knows? Silky, where are the other 2 scrolls?
Just some scrolls for emergencies.
All right.
Okay, back to this exiled princess thing. Why were you exiled? Kind of have my curiosity now.
Well, if it wasn't for a certain brother of mine, I wouldn't be exiled.
Ah,
Family thing.
eternal power struggle for the throne.
Sadly, I don't know what his goal is.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense because he's your brother. He should be entitled to the throne.
Oh wait, is the Elven Kingdom
You
a
would
monarchy?
think.
Is the Elven Kingdom a monarchy or a patriarchy?
The Elven
Right.
the Elven Kingdom is under a council now.
Ah, you're just You're just figureheads, like the goddamn mermaid on the front of a boat.
So, pretty much, I walked in, trying to find my late husband, only to
Wait,
find him dead.
Ah, wait a minute. You were married?
how old are you? I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. How young are you?
142.
That's pretty young for an elf.
I'm about to
be
say, does
married?
anyone have a gauge on that? Because I don't.
Royalties and their arranged marriage shenanigans.
Sounds annoying. To being a peasant.
Yeah.
To be honest,
8 is actually barely able to be considered an adult in Elven society.
Listen, you said a number that's bigger than 3 numbers to a human? That's old. My numbers only go up to a 2. And if I'm lucky, I might hit 3. All right. So we either break into a city that is probably actively hunting for us because of a upsidoodle at a museum, or we break into a kingdom that is probably actively hunting, would actively start hunting a fugitive of the law.
Well,
You'll be a fugitive the second you step back in.
yeah.
Well, there's always the option of hunting down, seeing if we can't find soldiers of silence operating outside of silence.
You know
I
they're
mean,
hunting. Oh.
yeah, because we
Like
saw-
any good trap, we lay bait, and like Alistair will do two hands, like motioning at Silky.
I mean, that's not a bad idea, because apparently, according to our good friend here, pointing to the undead soldier that's guarding the gate, uh, the soldiers of silence know the passcode. The only way for them to return.
just
Unless
with
they go,
passcode.
unless they go through the docks.
I'm sure they still have to provide some kind of information. Either way, it would still benefit us. Though I don't like throwing.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, I don't like
Don't
using
know.
our allies as bait.
I mean, I've been used as bait plenty of times.
Listen, no one likes the idea of using Silky as bait. I'm sure Silky hates this idea. Silky?
Yeah?
Yep, my point. But sometimes you got to put a small rabbit in the bear trap to catch a bear.
But I'm a cat.
Stick with the analogy here, Silky. You're the rabbit. Silence is the bear. Alistair's eyes are very bloodshot, and he's waving around a coffee mug.
Okay, I think that's enough coffee for you.
I
And
just
Nate will
need-
try to
Do
take.
not touch the mug! We are trying to find a solution, and God damn it, we'll find one. Because we can find a solution to this, we can find a solution to anything, and that means I can. God, he just takes a sip.
Calm down, just calm down.
Someone give me a snare
Okay,
and
well,
a net.
I think the most important thing is to start investigating Silence's soldiers' activities outside of, well, Silence. I'm sure people have seen them. They have to get supplies somewhere. They have to interact somewhere. How? And our best bet is probably in the previous town to gather that kind of information.
One second, Ragnar. Alistair leans out of their little circle. Hey, wizards. When's the last time you seen someone leave that gate?
2 years?
Huh? I highly doubt anyone leaving it. So our better bet's in a port town.
Fair. Okay.
Well, the question is, what port town then?
Well, the closest one that they're most likely supplying through is hello small map. I'm trying to read you.
We're on the big map.
Oh, Josh moved us. I'm so happy. We've been on the big map the whole time.
No.
We can go to the Salt.
Salt Acre.
Salt Acre. It is an A. I was like, is that an N or an A? We can go to Salt Acre because I don't think downside is port side. Downside is port side.
No, downside's not port side.
All right. So if we go down the Salt Acre, that's most likely where they're doing their supplying from, unless we go west. But I don't know. There's not much west.
So the two best places are either Salt Acre or the Grand Lighthouse.
Yeah, we can't get to the Grand Lighthouse. The barricades around it.
Exactly. So Salt Acre it is.
Wait, no, because it would have to be. would it be Salt Acre? Because don't they have to go through the lighthouse to get to Silence?
No,
Yes,
you can go the other way.
You would have to go through the barrier for the blockade right here.
but I'm sure they have a like a
Because I
gated
know
area.
there was mention of there being an escort.
Yeah, there are merchant ships that are going in and out because silence is still being supplied by merchants that they trust, but the merchants don't leave the boats. Meaning that we need to find on the ground soldiers who are probably on the docks protecting those boats.
And even if we do get to that point, we would have to figure out how we're going to get this information out of them.
You don't need all your fingers and toes.
I don't think torture is the best option.
No, that'll put
Not necessarily the like.
Fine. Don't be tortured, then kill the guy.
No, we're not torturing anyone.
Fine. Well, waterboard. That's still torture.
That's still torture.
I realized that after I said it. Listen. My apology, my moral scruples are not up to par with the rest of you. I've had a very rough life.
Well,
I think we should take our chances with Dandelier.
going back to Dandelier.
That's such a far travel. We'll have to go all the way back to Greenfall, head up through. Oh. Josh, would I know? Is it faster to go through Gold Drift or Myra at this point?
Back to Dandelier,
Yeah.
you would be wanting to go through Myra.
Ah, fuck.
Through Myra into Deephole, taking a ferry from Deephole to Vadra, and then making that journey to Homeland back into Dandelier.
Here's the problem. We can't easily get everyone in the Dandelier. Silky's too recognizable. They probably recognize Ragnar. 8's still an elf.
In the city of dwarves, I kind of stick out.
Yeah. We're too.
Well, remember, we were in the museum, I was more humanoid, more human.
Yeah, I'm aware, but the issue still stands. That if we go back into that city, they're actively looking for us.
Well,
Getting-
there's definitely ways.
Well,
Go-
getting into the city isn't going to be that hard.
Oh,
It's how we go about getting through the city is the problem.
Yeah.
back alleys, hoods up, walking.
Well, we always have my family.
Do you know how to get into the city through the sewer? Get through the cities and the sewers?
Yeah.
How tall are the sewers?
Well, I hope you guys can hold your nose. Silky. It's not a
mean-
pleasant. It's not a pleasant area. I won't lie about that.
I mean, nothing could be worse than several corpses baking in the sun for weeks on end.
You'd be surprised.
Ooh, I could do one better. Waterlogged, bloated, but still somehow drying out on a beachfront. Covered in jellyfish.
No, do you know the diets of dwarves?
Meat, ale.
Yes.
Silky's going to reach into her bag and pull out another scroll. Or we can take the easy way in.
Did you get a teleportation scroll?
I got 2.
Holy shit. What the fuck did you do to get these scrolls?
Just don't worry about it.
Yeah,
we
that
got
makes me.
we have a way in and we have a way out.
Yeah, but you need to know what the archives look like to send us in there.
Well, we don't necessarily have to go straight into the archives because none of
You're
us
just-
know what it looks like.
So where you thinking
All we have to do is get into the city. Seeking into the castle, however, that's going to be a different problem.
Well, now the question is, where do we teleport to?
Same place we left from.
Or we could hit my parents' place.
That's what I
Well-
was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that works too. I wasn't sure because you said there was guards there, so who knows if they're actually like occupying the building or what.
Well, your mom said 3 days, right?
Yes.
So let's wait 3 days, see if we hear anything from her. And if we don't, well, we'll have to add that to the list of things to do while we're there.
Exactly. Okay.
Because I don't want your parents suffering because of me.
You shouldn't think about it that way. It really has nothing to do with you. Anyways, yeah. All right. How we doing it? Like, what? So 3 days. We'll go there. We'll take care of this. What are we doing in the meantime?
Sit here, watch the thing, wait for our lovely paladin friend to show up, get her ass whooped, light maniacally the fact she's gonna get her ass whooped, watch her be humbled, go deadlier.
Well, good. Can I make a suggestion then?
Hmm.
We attempt to fight this fucker. We're gonna get our asses handed to us. That's absolutely 110%. We'll ask him for a non-lethal conflict. First person to get knocked out, well, first group to get knocked out, so be it.
Well,
Use it as a
remembering,
training session.
He never kills.
Just ponder it, you know? I think it'd be a good way to test our skills against somebody that's been fighting for how long now?
Of his entire life.
An unforeseen amount of time.
Exactly.
Alright, I guess. There's nothing better to do.
But the rest of you guys, are you up for it?
I mean,
might as well.
Unless there's something productive we can actually do, like make money.
Not with all these adventurers around.
Exactly.
Everyone here knows how to make money better than us.
Well, I can think of a few ways we can make some coin here. What's one thing adventurers don't like to do?
Dig a shitter.
Clean. Take the time to wash people's clothing. You're not getting bloody and dirty fighting that fucker. And I don't know about you, but I've definitely sitting here have noticed the unique smell of adventurers.
Used to it.
So there's always that.
you want to go do that, be my guest.
Yeah, I'm down for giving a fight a try.
What's the harm in fighting?
What about you, Silky?
We are
What do you think?
we are so gonna get our asses kicked.
Yes, we are.
That's the
That's
whole
the
point.
spirit.
It's not the fact that we're gonna get our asses kicked. It's more like we might as well gain the knowledge and experience. And yes, even though we might get our asses kicked, there are healers on hand. He hasn't killed anyone. Why would he start now?
Because we know the truth. We're too close to it.
Ugh.
Right. So do you guys do this the same day, or do you wait until the next day?
I'd probably say do it the same day because we don't want to. If anybody does get hurt, we want ample time for people to recover.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's just because he hasn't killed anybody doesn't mean that he hasn't beaten the shit out of them.
All right. Rusty, you got KP's character sheet?
Yep. Plus, who knows? He may be a swell guy and give us some pointers of how to improve.
All right. So there she is again, just standing there in front of the door. Everybody assumes their battle formations, as I assume this is what it looks like.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
I ain't standing in the
Oh.
front.
I wouldn't be opposed to this actually.
He looks up.
Hey.
He looks up at you all, and he says, "Care for another attempt?"
Yes. We would like a martial attempt this time. If you'd be. That's the word I'm looking for. Willing to participate?
You're gonna see him like turn his head, look at each of you. He's gonna take his sword and then jab it into the ground next to him. Very well then.
He's gonna fisticuffs us.
Yes. You see him raise both of his. You see him raise both of his hands, and he
Oh,
prepares
boy.
to fight.
Oh my!
Let's go.
We about to get styled on so fucking hard.
Every
He's gonna boy us.
every ounce of pride we had is completely gone.
Yep. It's like, oh no, we're about to get humbled, aren't we?
Hey, Miss, how do you say his name again, Josh? Sorry.
Didertius.
Didertius, do you mind if I use live arrows?
Use whatever means you seem necessary.
Thank you. I don't have enough of those blunt tip ones.
I cannot guarantee the return of your arrows, though.
That's fine. I can make more.
Since you repaired my armor the other day, not many have been able to be retrieved.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Turns out he's got living steel armor.
Alrighty, folks.
Ready
Wonderful
your ass.
initiative.
You know what time it is. Give me those initiative rolls.
Oh joy! Look who's at the bottom.
I know, right?
What the hell?
When the frontliners at the back of the initiative.
No,
Oh,
I'm in the front. Fuck, I got a 24 on my initiative. Oh god.
Alrighty. So, is this how you guys are going to start the fight, or are you guys gonna like spread out a little bit?
I'm actually gonna.
I'd probably be. Jesus. Okay.
Get
Well, I
into-
guess I'm not gonna cast
Get into
what I
like
wanted to
diamond
cast on
formation.
you.
yeah.
I got my own thing. Yeah, I'm diamonding all the way over here.
Oh wait, no. If you go back and put it away, move
I-
Suki to
I
the
am-
left and
I
move
am-
you all the way to the right.
You gotta
It'll
remember,
be
I,
across. But no, if you go all the way to the right, Silky goes over one. It's the crossbow formation. I know, kill me.
don't worry about me. My game is to be as far fucking away as possible as I can.
Now watch, he just
Just
blinks
swing
over
your
to
way on out there.
he just blinks over to you.
Is this too easy for you,
Actually,
bitch?
Alright, 8. You're up first.
I should have actually just started off next to Rusty, but first, you know, screw it. Walk over. Hey, Xavier.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, bull strength. +4 enchantment bonus to your strength. No more movement?
I mean, why would she
There we go.
walk? I was say, why would she walk closer?
Because I'm the frontliner as well.
Alright, Didertius.
Go for the bait, motherfucker.
Everybody go ahead and make me perception rolls.
Oh,
Oh
God.
boy.
Oh. Okay, Xavier. I think giving him that strength actually strengthened his eyes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Eyes are a muscle.
So, Alistair and Xavier, you guys happen to notice this, because he rolled an 18 on his stealth. You guys, the two of you happen to notice him, like, you see him, like, click his heels together.
Oh, you bitch.
All you hear is fuck in the back.
To save you from wasting arrows.
It's glorious.
I appreciate your kindness.
Save you from
yes.
arrows.
Yes. Oh man.
So, Matt, 3 attacks are coming directly at you.
Oh.
This is the first time Alistair's gonna get royally fucked in combat.
I mean, hey, someone has to knock you down a peg or two.
It's pretty low damage, I'm not gonna lie.
I can't wait to hear what low damage
Well, is.
Bro has 1 level in monk for that hit die increase.
25 points of damage as you get punched in the face 3 times.
I have 8 hit points. Well, I'm going down.
You
I'm
guys
not
just see
going
him
down
disappear,
like
and then everybody swings around as you hear Alistair just in pain, just BAM, BAM, BAM!
Just oh, what the fuck?
Bam, bam, bam.
Those
Thank you,
were-
King Gun.
my bones.
Well, speaking of Alistair, it is your turn.
5 foot step back. Rapid fire. Oh, I'm assuming an 18 doesn't hit him.
Hold on. First of all, I get an attack of opportunity on you.
No, because I have. Oh, because I'm still within. Am I still
No,
within reach?
he has a feat that prevents you from taking 5-foot steps.
Oh,
Oh, you're fucked.
I should have just used my sword.
That is 11 points.
Oh, I'm down. Goodbye. Good night, sweet friend.
So as you try to go jump back, you're gonna see him reach out, grab you by the scruff of your shirt, and then just headbutt you.
Yeah.
You watch Alistair, who's been pretty solidly like surviving every encounter, just crumble.
I just look over to Xavier like, are we fucked?
Yes.
Royally.
As soon as I saw him click his heels, I'm like, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Alright. It would be KP's turn.
Alright, well,
Oh
I'm gonna-
boy.
I'm gonna go to
KP
the
is gonna be
bathroom
like,
considering
"Ah."
I'm dead.
See here. What is the range for her? Okay. So, yeah. Wait. No. Kill's right here, right?
Yeah. Or, well, right there.
Oh yeah, so right there. Before I do anything, let's. Yeah, it's already. You're gonna step. Oh wait, that was to Alistair. But still, so. Right there, and she is going to attempt.
We'll save.
Oh wait. I may have fucked up.
Natural 1.
Oh wow.
So the curse proceeds, and you can see him like, ugh. Like a chill just ran down his spine. You know, that shoulder movement, like, ugh.
Just one of those mages.
Alright, is that it?
Yep.
Alright, Ragnar, you're up.
Fun. Okay.
I don't like this game no more.
Rusty.
Hmm.
Enjoy.
Oh my god, we are just buffing up.
Was I fucking cannon fodder?
I was actually going to use this on you, but you kind of went down.
Yeah. I mean, the knight's right though when it comes to the military tactics of it. I'm the most dangerous person on the battlefield.
Plus you bonus on attack rolls to confirm critical hits, plus an additional bonus point per 4 caster levels.
All right, Rusty, triple crit this bitch and let's be done with it.
I'm actually curious, what would happen if you triple crit the lock? Or the key, or whatever.
Can't get to the lock.
It's technically a lock.
You'd have to actually be able to hit it to actually triple crit it. Everything's been deflected away from it.
Oh boy. It's like just giga buffing Xavier, goddamn.
Alistair lays there, little bit of blood just pulling out of his head.
Like, guys, are you done buffing him? No.
Well, let's see how it goes. Xavier.
Oh boy. Alright. Xavier charging.
That's you can make a straight charge.
Exactly.
And you can also, Rusty, you can also be raging because I went down.
Question is though, would Xavier, because he knows that this is a
That's
that's
that
fair.
is that is
Down,
completely up to you.
It's up to you.
I'm gonna say because he knows this is kind of like a mock thing, so it's not he's not down
It's
down
not-
dying. So
It's not a threatening situation. So.
yeah. So I'm gonna say no, Xavier wouldn't.
All right.
Enjoy your buffs.
Ooh, a 27 is actually going to hit him.
Ooh.
For 20 bludgeoning damage.
Punch.
And see, this is why he uses blunt weapons.
Alright, 8, you're up.
And now, I'm gonna die.
Yep, and with that, I am gonna cast Iron Skin on myself. Oh boy.
Rusty, what's your hit points?
Yes. About to be non-existent.
Hey, I
Just
survived
do
one
that.
round. And then made the mistake of moving.
Alright. With that, I move. Ah. I don't get to move that far. I don't have charge.
Everyone has.
Oh,
charge.
anybody can do it.
I used that action. And
but
plus,
then-
he's not in the straight line.
Alright, so, after getting, smacked with an Earthbreaker, you're gonna see him, roll his shoulder and look behind you, Xavian. With another click of his heels,
Oh, motherfucker! Just
I really need to get something to cancel magical movement when people are next to me.
Cody, what is your CMD?
Stone shield.
Springs up from the ground, interposing itself between you and an opponent of your choice. Provides you with cover from the enemy until the beginning of your next turn, granting you a +4 bonus to armor class and a +2 bonus on reflex saving throws. Okay.
I have cover.
just erect the fucking
Suddenly, wall.
just suddenly a
Wall.
But suddenly, and completely unexpected, a wall,
A wall.
of force.
He goes to hug me, and he hugs the wall instead.
Like, I never hugged
Whoa.
you
So,
before.
unfortunately, Cody,
Yes.
that gives you 50% coverage
Yes.
with a mischance.
Yes.
His reflexes, however, with an 80 on the percentile, spins the wall, and I'm assuming he's going to be able to pick you up.
Oh, probably. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Are you about to yeet the dwarf?
Yes, I am about to yeet the dwarf.
That's racist.
And I'm yeeting it directly into Silky.
What? Why?
You monster!
Poor Silky.
How dare you throw a dwarf at Silky? Silky's better than that.
Alright, so thanks to Silky's cat-like reflexes, she completely avoids Ragnar. But Ragnar, you land at the feet of 8. Prone.
God
Hi, friend.
damn, he got yeeted far.
Like, 8 will just look down, look back up, look down, like, ow. Hi, Ragnar.
Hello.
So we got a bunch of tricksters around here then. Very well. You're gonna see him. You're gonna therefore see him close his fist and then punch the wall behind him as it shatters.
I'm just sitting there on the ground, I'm laying on the ground, just laughing. Tricksters.
God, I feel useless.
Alistair, you're unfortunately still unconscious.
I'm out of combat, I assume.
Yeah.
Take me out of the turtle, Josh. I ain't waking up from this. I got my shit rocked.
I mean, at this point, unfortunately,
It's not a winning battle, but it's still a fun battle.
Yeah.
You get to see what this guy can do.
I mean, and we
Yeah,
can
I
try
know,
some new
right?
stuff out.
Exactly.
all right.
Like how Xavier actually managed to land a pretty good hit on this guy. She's going to move over there actually, and she's going to whip out the crossbow.
Well, she can make that shot from there. Oh yeah, never mind.
20 is not going to hit, though.
Ooh.
You would have taken negatives from the shot anyway, so.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, the bolt just sails through the air and just plinks off the armor. Ragnar.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up. Well, that was fun. I don't know how many times you could cast that boot clicking thing. Which is unfortunate.
You can make me a knowledge arcana roll.
The answer is yes.
No, you don't know.
Okay. Magic, give me a soul. And I'm going to burn a arcane point. Let me double make sure something about this. I can increase its level by 2 instead of 1 because I took potent magic.
Woo!
So now I'm casting it as if I was at 5th level. So I get 3 magic bolts. And they're
Right.
1d4 plus 1, so... And then... Wow.
4 more points of damage. For 6 total.
6 total points of damage. That's hilarious.
That's also not. Is that including the +1 for the additional missiles?
Yes.
Okay.
Because, yeah. And that used half my movement, so I'm going to use the rest of my movement to step into the aether. Hello. I'm here now. But that does burn 2 points of mine. Meaning I have 4 remaining. Silky's turn.
Oh. Cody, I also forgot to mention. You take 2 points of damage when you hit the ground.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there's not really much that Silky can do here.
Yeah. Run away, Silky! Run away!
I like the line of what if you just hide over here by Alistair's unconscious body?
Oh, that's not why I moved here. I moved here because if he does get close, maybe attack of opportunity. But I don't know.
Silky's just gonna move behind 8 and pray that her guidance helps. Alright, Xavier.
Xavier.
Not a straight line though.
Yeah. Now, actually, Xavier would move up right here, and he's going to ready an action to swing if he appears over here.
Alright.
That is a straight line. You can run straight to him. You can draw a straight line to him. It doesn't have to
Yeah,
be.
well, I was planning on doing that there anyways.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's
Okay,
nothing
fair enough.
interrupting.
I
That's
assumed it was.
yeah.
Alright then.
And that's Xavier's turn. He's ready to swing it in case in case he comes over here.
All right, 8. What do you got?
Let's go, wait. Let's go.
Entangle.
He's probably gonna beat that easily.
Well, you never know.
Reflex.
You roll-
so we-
You can roll
14.
another one.
That is a 17 total. He passes.
And it's in the area of 40 radius around him.
Now tune into Alistair's Inner Thoughts. Everything hurts. Thanks for tuning into Alistair's Inner Thoughts.
Oh god.
What the fuck are you doing?
He cast it entangle.
Tingle.
Jeez.
I know love and hate this circle feature. 'Cause
I
let's be
mean,
honest.
if you want, we can move it back one.
Because let's be honest, if we measured a 30-foot radius last time, a 40-foot radius, this is the best we are getting.
Well, that's the entangle right there.
It's gone.
Talk about battlefield manipulation. God damn. Fucking druids.
I have a doggo.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and say, fuck that. Poof. Hi.
Because the area's
Swing.
oh.
Yeah, unfortunately a 19 is not gonna work. Alright, here we... Oh boy.
Oh boy, someone's getting crit.
Here we go. Okay.
Who would like to be knocked unconscious first?
Wait, what the hell? Hold on, I think my nightlight just turned off.
So you scared the
Wait,
dog?
the night's turned off.
Daytime.
Daytime. Daytime.
Daytime. Daytime.
The day.
There we go.
What
Sorry
what
about-
kind
Sorry about the flashbang there, chat.
of hey, what
Everybody
kind
off
of
guard.
knight are you? Are you a good knight or a bad knight?
1, 2, 3 hits are coming at Rusty.
Bob and weave! Bob and weave!
So catching your Earthbreaker and just batting it to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. 15, 26, 32 points of damage.
Still standing.
Barely, but yep. Alright, Aristella. Would be her turn.
Yum. Alistair gets back 6 HP.
Welcome back.
Awake.
Yep.
5 more minutes.
You're back, Alistair. You see Aristella hovering over you, and she's like, yeah, Xavier just have his nose broken. Get up.
My nose also, like, you see my mask that is usually brown, is fucking red.
His nose is like pointing the another direction.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but my nose is broken too.
Speaking of, Alistair, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna stand up and just say, fuck you.
Ooh. All right, 8 more points of damage. 26 is going to hit.
All right, and then Ranger's Focus, meaning I get a +2 to hit, and I can't wait. And I can't wait for that to get stronger. And Rapid Shot, that's at a 21. I basically just negate the
Yeah, negate the thing.
Negative, yeah.
21 will not hit, unfortunately.
Sorry, my vision's still a little blurry.
Ragnar, you're up.
All right. Well, this guy's right next to me. That's unfortunate. And I know that I can't get away from him. So, splintered short spear. Does not hit.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
That's it.
No, but you do cause bleeding.
No, it doesn't hit.
No. Imagine if you did, though.
Let's see, heal 9.
If this thing could bleed.
Hey, if it can bleed, it could die.
Well, here's the thing. We know it can't die, so it probably can't bleed. By that logic.
All right, Xavier.
All right. Gonna focus and take a swing. And miss.
Yep. 8, you're up.
Oh. And I am gonna spear him.
21 will not hit.
Goodbye, Cruel World.
Speaking of 21.
All right, Rusty. You are getting hit with 17 points of damage.
Bleh.
And Ragnar, you're going to be getting hit with 5 points of damage.
How much?
5.
Okay.
As you guys watch as Daenerys picks Ragnar up and then uses Ragnar as a battering ram into Xavier.
I mean, he's sturdy, so makes sense.
Yeah.
So Ragnar, you're over here now. And you
And
are
Xavier-
considered grappled.
And Savian is on the ground.
I do not appreciate being used as a weapon.
Aracella is up.
Guidance.
Alistair gains guidance.
Alistair.
Yay! What is that?
Gives a +1 to your attack.
All right, just a +1. You got it. The first shot.
23.
23 won't hit.
Ooh.
Second one.
Nope, 20 won't hit either. Alright, Ragnar. You are considered grappled at the moment.
Yes, I am.
Put him in a hole.
I gotta check the wording on something. Ah, yes. Okay, this works only because it hurls itself. Splintered Spear. It's a supernatural ability where I conjure a spear and it throws itself at my enemies.
All right. I mean, a 19 unfortunately isn't going to hit him.
Yeah, but it's something I could do. But that's it. Because I doubt I'm going to escape his grasp. And unfortunately, I don't have Liberating Command as one of my active spells.
Hey, 8.
Yeah.
I don't really think this is going to go anywhere.
And what are you thinking?
Well, what I'm thinking is... Hold on. Excuse me.
I mean, you're always welcome to surrender.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is I've never thought I would have ever seen a move that my master once told me about. Because I didn't think it was real.
The Dwarven Pummeler?
No, beating a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yes, it's a wonderful move.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Ragnar just starts laughing. Alright. The lady says we're done, we're done.
And then he just drops you.
It's like we're losing to Ragnar.
Alistair will just completely plop face down back in the dirt.
Xavier, heal 6.
Xavier kind of like was like, I have been hit with a lot of things. Never once have I been hit with a dwarf.
Alistair is just going to pass out.
Well, thank you for that fight. It was enjoyable.
For yourself.
I was used to beat someone else with.
I barely. You see, it's like if you look at like Alistair's.
Technically, Ragnar, it's payback.
If you look at Alistair's face right now, his nose is broken. One of his eyes are swelled shut. His jaw looks like it might be broken.
Unhinged.
Yeah.
Hey, Alistair.
Disappointed, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks. Or just pouring all the cures.
I mean, we're gonna be
12 plus 7, 19. All right, we're not even at half health.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, Sylvia's still got some to burn.
Like we're doing much. Alistair's fairy just limply walking away. Good fight.
Xavier,
Real good fight.
heal 21.
Woof.
She literally did a lot of healing there with 2 casts.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, you still need more? Okay, 7 more. Because I can do that 5 times now a day.
I'm gonna go make lunch and change my mask. As he's like walking over, you watch him like reset his nose.
Ugh.
And then
That has to.
Didertius again walks over, picks up his sword, back to Sentinel.
The annoying thing is that there's obviously an answer to this challenge. We're just too fucking stupid to figure it out.
Yep.
All right.
Let's-
Go ahead, Matt. Sorry.
What?
You were gonna say something and I cut you off.
Oh, no. I'm just mumbling to myself at this point.
Matt himself is frustrated that he can't get through the door.
Matt himself loves riddles and puzzles and is really fucking annoyed he can't figure this out.
Take better notes.
I take in character notes.
All right.
Alistair doesn't care about a lot of shit.
Sounds like your own fault.
How about the rest of you take notes?
So, you guys take the rest of the evening to relax and heal overnight. So the next day that comes by, what do you guys do? You guys just hang around and watch the spectacle of people trying to get past him?
Kind of. For the most part. I mean, Xavier might just read the book.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Or do his
watching.
workout. I think he's probably going to be doing his workout.
And helping Silky train a little bit.
Yeah. Running Silky through the workout, too.
Alright, so, eventually, I do have to go find her token. There she is. Alright, so this technically is going to be day 4 that you guys are here. And then Talone finally shows up. And she doesn't fight Didertius. She just basically spends most of the time just going around to the different camps and such, like talking to people, seeing what they've discovered. It's probably about halfway through the day when she finally approaches you guys.
Alistair's making love.
I think in the back of everyone's mind is, damn it.
Alistair, like, actively is just like...
Ew, you guys look like shit.
A pleasure to see you too, Talone.
Let me guess, you guys try taking a shot at Didertius as well?
We were bored. Thought we'd have some fun.
Did you at least learn anything?
It's okay.
Not from the
No,
combat.
Not for the... Yeah, we learned nothing. You want some rabbit stew?
Sure.
All right. I make her a bowl. Listen, I may not like her. I'm gonna offer her food.
Well, pretty much the only thing that we learned that noses can bend in a very strange way.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that. Tell her the thing about the questions games.
The fact that it reads your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. A couple of people have been saying that too. They also told me about your little game that you played with him.
Which one? We played a couple.
Well, the test of knowledge, really.
Oh, yeah.
I attempted to do a test of speed too. It didn't work out.
We were letting him have some fun.
Yeah, he is radiating with divine and enchantment.
Well, he is stacked with magic items, so makes sense.
We found out about the boots of blinking the hard way.
You mean the boots of teleport?
Whatever they are. They're boots that took him from one side of the field to in front of my face to me laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What about you? What information do you have on this guy? From what we hear in the camp, you're probably the closest one to beating him. Whether it be knowledge or combat-wise, I'm not really sure.
Well, physically, I was the closest one to take him down, but no matter what I threw at him, he always got back up.
Do we need to attack the heart on the wall and him at the same time? No, you can't get to it. It's
You
still
can't-
behind the barrier.
You can't get to the heart.
And I'm pretty sure while some of us were fighting, some people were launching stuff at the wall.
I'll tell you what. There was one bit of information that we did learn that might be useful. And since were so kind to help us out in our previous adventures, coming to our aid, I don't mind sharing it.
I've been trying to get back into the city ever since the doors closed. So any bit of information I can get, I will gladly take.
Apparently, it is a passcode that is known between the guards. If you're from the city, you might know the password.
Well, that has to be a straight up fucking lie then. Because if
It
it was a
doesn't take
passcode
much.
between the guards, I would know it.
And this is all the information we got from him during our little test of knowledge.
He said there is a password. He flat out told us there was.
It has to be beyond the officers then.
You're an officer of silence?
One of the head guards.
They won't let you back in?
Nope. As far as I
What?
know, I'm the only one out here. Everybody was recalled back. I was sent out on a mission a day before the gates closed. Came back. Now I can't get back in.
That is interesting.
You may. So we did a thing, and we repaired his armor. Do you recognize it?
It's old. I know that for a fact. Older than
Yeah.
me, my parents.
The crest means nothing to you. It's just, I feel like I've seen it before. I don't know.
So, if you don't mind us asking, what was the mission you were sent out on?
Just a regular scouting mission. Just checking up on the local cities, making sure that everything's okay.
Obviously a fake mission to get her out of the city.
I don't believe so.
No, it was routine. I just drew
Yeah.
the short straw, unfortunately.
Very unfortunately. You have family on the other side of the wall, huh?
Was just my dad.
Are you able to communicate with them?
Nope.
No communication either.
No communication in or out.
That's unfortunate.
Alright.
I'm sorry we couldn't provide you with any more information.
No,
We've only been a
it's
couple
fine.
days.
No, it's fine. Just kind of shocked to see you all here, really. Well, then again, not really. I wasn't expecting you to show up so soon.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Trust me, it wasn't our original plan either.
If you don't mind me asking, why are you guys here? What has you so interested in the city?
well, it's a city that no one's allowed to go into. What wouldn't have us interested?
There's a associate of ours who we need to talk to, who is apparently trapped in the city.
Oh, okay. Well, I apologize that I can't get you in.
No, it's fine. Here's the thing. He's mentioned there is a trick to beating him. He's flat out said it. Basically, there is a way in that that then leads to more trials in Castle Guard. So
Yeah, there's a few of them. There's a few of them.
what's just racking my head is a heart lock with an unkillable guardian, a barrier, and a giant wall. What's the trick here? You can't beat him. You can't break the heart.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew. This is a secret that not even I know. I do know what lies beyond the wall, though.
Want the trials there?
I know of 2 of them.
Well,
Would you be willing to part with that information?
I might as well. Because there's no way you're getting past Didertius.
well,
Past the wall, there are 2 points in Castle Guard that are used to train guards and officers of silence. They were never used as defensive positions for probably 3 to 5 generations, but I do know of 2 that were used to train the senses. There was the Hall of the 3 Monkeys and the Blind Archers.
I hate you.
holy shit!
I hate as soon you motherfucker.
Well, what can you tell us about these challenges?
Well, I can only tell you what consists of them. The Hall of the 3 Monkeys is a temple that was built to test camaraderie and train senses. Usually it's groups of 3 that go in, but there have been times where groups of 6 have gone in. When I went in with my 2 friends, it was just the 3 of us. One of us had to give up our sense of sight. One of us had to give up our sense of hearing, and the other one could not talk. Partway through, we had to swap defects. And then the final third was probably the hardest because my one friend was a magic caster. And him losing his ability to speak was very difficult.
Hmm.
Now, the archers are going to be a massive problem. And quite frankly, I hope no one gets past Didertius. Because if anybody faces the archers, there's going to start being casualties.
Well, Archer's that bad, huh?
According to the legends, the blind archers of silence are just exactly what they are. They're blind. But I have never, ever seen more accurate, powerful, and so many arrows fired at once. I've seen archery competitions near Ellendor. Elves are excellent archers.
Yeah.
The blind archers are just far, far superior.
Well, thank you for the info. How long you plan on staying here?
Well, just mostly checking up on the progress that people have made. Then, to be quite frank, I don't know where else I can go. Chances are I'm probably going to head up north. You know, the only other places I have to go look is the Boreal Tides. But I'm certain something will happen eventually.
Oh, I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors.
Thank you, and I wish you guys to be careful as well. Thank you for the meal as well.
Anytime.
She's gonna head on out.
So as she gets up and leave, I'm actually gonna look at Alistair. Like, Alistair, the note that we found that had the coordinates that led to this place. Do you remember what it said?
Oh yeah, I got it right here. I do have an etching of it. My problem is the fact I personally never wrote it down, and I keep forgetting to do that.
There's
It said
something about
break
some-
the silence.
Yeah, that's what it was. Break the was it break? Sorry, that's on me. My brain kept forgetting to write that down. Did it just say break the silence, Josh?
Yeah, it just said break the silence.
All right, so
And as you can see, it's a rally to try and get back into the city.
it just says break the silence and gives coordinates to this place. What about it? I don't think there's a deeper meaning in it.
I was overthinking some stuff.
It's the only kind of thing we got left to do. What do you got, buddy?
I was just thinking maybe that's the password to get in, but maybe not.
I feel like people would have tried that one already. Like, this is a pretty common poster, I feel. Have we ever seen this poster in any other boards, Josh?
Not that you can recall.
And the one we found it in was buried.
That's true. All right, you want to go up and try it?
We could.
Can't hurt.
Let me know how it goes.
You might as well be there with us, just in case.
Well, he's
Alright,
gonna wait
fine.
for his mom.
She'll message me in my head. We're good.
That's fair. All right.
Alright, so you walk on up to Didertius and he says, "Welcome back."
Dershers, I have a question for you.
Which is?
Can you break the silence?
I'll take that as a no.
All right, your idea didn't work, David. Thanks for your time, Dershers.
You're welcome.
Hey, we stumped him. Yeah.
Hey, we stumped him?
We thought we had a password. We didn't. We just found a piece of paper with the coordinates in place. So
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. That is strictly just a rally.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. It was like,
I'm like, all right.
well, I was like, you know
Yeah,
what?
nope.
Fuck it. I'm being stupid right now, so let's.
The annoying thing is, once again, that we have everything we can here to get in. We just gotta think about it.
I did say I'm full on Unga Bunga right now. So,
I know.
Well, I think we're kind of running out of options here.
Can I just channel my deep recesses of living in this godforsaken continent for any silent history that might be relevant?
Not really.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was the case.
Like all your life, you've known, silence to be an open kingdom.
That's true. I did know that.
But again, you've been on the road for so long now, you're just out of touch, really.
I spent too long traveling east.
Yeah. So, you guys just
Before we walk away, I'm gonna look at him. What if we just surrender? Like, we submit to your whatever you're doing. Maybe just pass?
surrender means that I win.
All right. You win. You've done your job.
Okay.
Go home.
There are still people here for me to protect the door against.
What if they surrender?
Okay.
Listen, we're running on E. We're very low. I got nothing, man. No one else is throwing out ideas. I'm at least trying.
Let's just wait to hear from Ragnar's mom again.
Gosh, I'm gonna be so annoyed when you tell us the solution to this damn lock. I'm gonna be so fucking annoyed.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so the rest of the day, again, you just watch as a bunch of people attempt to go through, but fail horribly.
There's no change whatsoever between the heart and him.
Nope.
Anything during this entire... God fucking damn it.
Nope. It's just, you still hear the constant heartbeat in the background.
I'm gonna like try and just bounce ideas around with Silky, see if like I can get her brain churning. Silence is an ancient kingdom built through unity. Maybe we need a dwarf elf and a human to like be like, we unite with the power of the three, huh?
No, because if you also remember the legend that Silence got help from every kingdom.
Wait, they're... Oh, fuck, you're right. We don't got all
So,
those right.
there's the elves, there's the dwarves, there's the desert, the beast people, and the boreal tides.
Ah, fuck. Alright. So that wouldn't work. Silence is a kingdom built on the unity of all races coming together to fight, what were they fighting again? The darkness? What was it? I can't remember.
No, it was just a signified of unity.
Mm. Is the solution maybe a friendship bracelet? I don't know. Fucking hell. And that falls in the same realm of offering him a meal, I feel.
Which he won't take, we already know that.
Think he'll take a friendship bracelet? Who's got some lace? We find a little girl. We haven't given him the bracelet. He maybe has compassion?
I think his compassion is not killing us.
Okay, yeah, you got me there. It's all Alistair's doing all afternoon. He's like probably like carving new arrows and like just doing like just fiddling with sticks and carving them.
All right. The third day approaches, and as once again everybody just hangs around, watches the fights, talks amongst each other, and try and figure out a solution for this. And as you guys are sitting around the campfire as nighttime falls, Ragnar, you have not heard back from your mother.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Everything okay?
Well, if I didn't hear back from my mother, it means that they left. So, they have fled the city.
All right.
I remember that correct, right?
Context? They
I
were
remember.
they were taken by the
Okay.
guards.
Yeah. All right. Well, no point in just sitting here. How should we approach this?
Well, I have 2 scrolls of teleport that can get us in and out. Or out of any situation possible. I have a third one for emergencies, but I'd rather not use it.
All right.
So
Well, we
basically,
can either.
we have to get into your house, find something within your mom's library to help us get around the city, and then we have to somehow sneak into these secret archives that are apparently below every kingdom.
Yeah.
Which means we have to somehow break into the castles.
Mm-hmm.
Up. What's the worst that could happen? We get tried and executed?
Eh,
I mean, yeah, kinda. Unless if anybody else can think of something.
Unfortunately, I got nothing.
I all my ideas have just melted into stupidity. You can't fight him. He doesn't want to be friends. Can't overthink him. He only wants to play a game. He only wants to do challenges. You can't challenge him to anything that's not a fair fight based on luck. You can't surrender to him and just get through. He's Darius the Loyal. You can't kill him. You
He
can't.
loves to use. He loves to use people as a weapon.
That's not relevant.
Still information.
Can't touch the heart. Magical barrier.
Wait, no, that didn't... What the hell? Let's try that again. Ah,
Oh.
it's okay! Damn it! Alright, well that was a waste. Yeah, she can't think of anything. All right, well, let's go back to
Really?
Dandelier.
I really hate this option. The only connections we got are Star Metal, Unity, Old Knight.
A crest that not even the modern guards of silence recognize.
Probably from the era of the Nameless King. I'm gonna guess.
Well, if we can somehow find any type of records for it, possibly.
All of Silence's records and important things are kept behind that wall, because everything on the other side of that wall are just cities and towns.
All right.
What do
Well,
we tell? I love you. Show me your heart, oh wise, loyal centurion.
yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm thinking of everything that involves a heart. The heart of a nation, the heart of a city, which is a marketplace, the heart of or a tavern, actually. Love, affection, kindness, unity. Unity sewn through hearts. Maybe we make a big old kumbaya circle and just go, Kumbaya, Darius, Kumbaya. At a bonfire, honor him. I don't fucking know. Please ignore Please ignore the rantings of the mad archer. He's just very perturbed.
Well, if anybody doesn't have anything else to think about,
Really don't want to go back to Dandelier. It's really a bad idea, in my opinion.
It really kind of is, but at this point, I think we're out of options.
Uh, uh, Why don't we go up there? Walk up to him with the power of friendship. We ask you to move. Politely? Unified under one banner. Unified under one banner. Nah, that's nothing.
Let's actually go be productive.
Is breaking into a kingdom productive?
Well,
Can't get any more productive
we're,
than
e-
that.
we're either going forward or backwards.
We're gonna get in so much trouble.
Like
Yeah,
we're not
we are.
in trouble anyways.
Yeah, I mean, we are
We're
kind of
not.
wanted there, so.
Here's the thing. What? We didn't steal anything. They have no proof that we did anything. It's like, oh, your weird stuff glows with our weird stuff. Have you ever thought that other people got weird shit?
yeah, but the significance of it kind of.
I know.
Well, in any case, Silky's gonna hand the scroll over to Ragnar. Take us to your home.
Okay. Nope.
There's no place like home.
Yep. So Ragnar opens up the scroll, reads it out. The circle of the teleportation circle opens up underneath you guys, and then
We find ourselves in my mother's study.
oh, it's what?
Eh?
Whoa, hello?
Hello.
And
Good.
No, my internet blipped.
Oof.
Oh.
All right. So in there we go. Chat, are we still live? How are we holding up?
You are live still.
I'm still live. Thank you, Prism, for your buffer. I appreciate that very much. All right, so again, teleportation circle, opens up, and then you guys whoosh off into the library of Ragnar's mom.
Very quickly, I am going to look around, see if there's any guards or anything.
Yep. So looking around, you guys see all the candles are extinguished. The house you're gonna find is completely deserted.
All right. Oh, this is unfortunate.
All right, go ahead and make me perception rolls. Oh, my silky page closed. There we go.
3.
You rolled 2 1s in a row.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Roll20. Appreciate it. Well, 8 Alistair and Xavian, you guys happen to manage to find a small note that looks like very roughly written, like it was done in a hurry.
I pick it up. Is it written in common or dwarven?
It's written in Dwarven.
Hey, and I throw it towards Ragnar.
He goes to catch it, misses it, goes to catch it again, misses it. It ends up having to pick it up off the floor.
I missed.
What's it
Not
say?
bad again.
The note reads the following. Ragnar, in case if you happen to come across this note, the guards came back and they're hauling us off to the dungeons. I'm not quite sure what you did or what your cousins have done or what's going on for that matter. But in case if you need any help, I have a small collection in the cabinet on the second floor that might be able to help.
Well, my mother's in the dungeon, along with my father.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently it was more than likely our actions, which still has me confused. But regardless, there's a small collection of, I would assume, spells or other goods upstairs. I'll go fetch them right away. Just hang out here for a moment. I waddle my ass upstairs and enter the this little closet. What we got? Cabinet, sorry.
All right, so you're going to open up the cabinet and you're going to see approximately 12 scrolls split, just lying there on the top shelf, and you're going to see a couple of books on the second shelf.
Cool, I'm gonna grab them all. Waddle back downstairs and lay them all out pretty much on top of this stack of books over here. It's like, all right, help me go through these real quick. We need to know what we have here.
All right, so
Those look like scrolls.
Yes, but what kind of scrolls? What kind of books?
Xavier just kind of looks at you.
Wait.
Wait.
hold on, wrong one. There we go.
Xavier just looks at you like, bruh.
Bruh.
You're gonna see Silky walk over, open each of the scrolls.
I'm also assisting in this.
You guys find out that these are 12 scrolls of disguise self.
Well, damn.
And the books that you're gonna come across. Ugh. Are going to be Ragnar, you're an arcanist. Your spells basically work like wizard spells, right?
Yes.
Okay. Nobody else has spellcasting that can do anything that in regards to like wizards or something? Just Ragnar
Nope.
and Aristella?
Yep.
Okay, cool. In that case then, I'm gonna need Ragnar and Aristella to roll me a d3. Oof.
Oh, hold on. Did not recognize that. Ah.
Okay. Rusty, go ahead and roll me a Knowledge Arcana for KP, and then Cody also roll me a Knowledge Arcana.
God damn it. Oh, man.
We both rolled real low.
So Rusty, I'm going to tell you to put this in KP's inventory so that way she can get it after what's going on. She'll have to study it a little bit more in order to gain the benefits of what this is. But essentially, after you guys are done with your escapades here in Dandelier, this book is going to allow her to add 2 spells to her repertoire. Cody, you are going to be able to gain the benefit of 1 new spell.
Okay. Do I gain it now or later?
You can gain that one now, and then you'll also gain 2 more when you're done here in Dandelier.
Okay.
There is also a basics of alchemical properties for Xavian. This is volume 2.
Oh, boy.
8, you are going to be receiving a book but that goes by the name of it's just like some basic druid book.
Druids for dipshits.
But unfortunately, like you're a little bit higher of a druid than Ragnar's mom thought. And then Silky is going to be gaining the benefits of a new storybook.
I
Oh,
just
boy.
put Book of
Story time.
Druidism. I have a Book of Druidism.
Druidism.
Right, not having spell slots yet.
Okay, so this changes a couple of things now. We have a way to get around.
Yep.
Now, Ragnar, where does your dad keep all of his, like, business stuff to where we can find a way into the Dwarven castle?
Oh, that's easy. Follow me. I'll take you to my father's study.
Then we're gonna move to this room. Go ahead and get rid of Mr. and Mrs. Goldbottom.
Just yeet.
Okay. Inside this part of the house, though, you guys are going to come across another note.
What does this one say?
This one says, Ragnar, give these to your little archer friend.
This is where my gift is. That
I
makes
know
sense.
your mom's going to take care of most of the rest of your party, but didn't want to have him feel left out.
I was perfectly fine being left out. What's my goodie?
Alistair, you are going to find a quiver of arrows.
Ooh. I'm going to inspect the arrows.
You are going to find 5 arrows that appear to be infused with magic.
Someone who can understand magic. These don't feel like normal arrows.
So as you open up, you take the arrows out of the quiver, you're gonna find 2 arrows that appear to be having a red glow to them. One that has a yellow glow. One that is glowing blue. And another arrow that kind of looks like your blunt arrows, except instead of it being like a beanbag on the end of the arrow, it's perfectly circular. Then, of course, I hope you can understand what each of these are.
All right. Here is my dumbass assumption of what they do. One makes fire. The 2 red ones are fire. The one yellow one is electricity. The blue one is ice, and the circle is. Yeah, I got nothing for the circle.
Yes. The red ones are fire arrows, 2 fire arrows. You have a lightning arrow, you have a frost arrow, and you have an explosion arrow.
Oh, that thing's just a fucking bomb. That thing's just a fucking bomb.
It's a bomb.
Oh my gosh, we're just becoming members.
I was waiting for the fucking arrow translocation. Just wherever the arrow lands, you just teleport to.
Ragnar, as much as I think your mom's a spy, your dad's cooler. Because he holds up the circular area. Your dad just gave me a bomb.
Well, just be extra careful with it then.
I'm just saying, if I get caught in that, I may not feel it.
That's fine. I would only use that as a last resort, I feel. One of these is electricity, one of these is ice, 2 of these are fire.
Sorry, I couldn't respond to the. Your dad gave me a bomb because I was taking a piss. God damn it.
I mean, here's the thing. I got so little of these, I don't want to just use them. These are going to be very extenuating circumstance arrows.
And
Yeah.
so we can make them arrows of fireball.
Just hold on to them. They'll be useful.
No, that's the plan. But we need to get out somewhere quickly. We have a bomb with long-range detonation.
I don't like that laugh.
What? I'm just thinking about how easy it'd be to rob a bank.
I think everyone just like pauses and
Just like
stares at
slowly
him.
looks at him and just like cocking her head. So I was like, what?
Oh, you really are a criminal, aren't you?
I'm not listen, what I did as a kid was a matter of survival. If we could just rob a bank instead of picking pockets, would have gone a lot easier. You know how poor people are who are walking through town? They don't carry a lot of money.
Why didn't you just get a job?
I was 6!
And
No one wants to employ a 6-year-old. They're bratty and annoying.
Xavier, what he's pretty much trying to say, he wasn't as cool as you when you were a kid. Because you were fighting monsters when you were a kid, weren't you?
yes, I was.
Oh, I'm sorry. You get to do things with your parents?
Not just my parents, but yeah, I see the problem now.
Yeah. Did what we had to do. End of story.
Okay,
Let's go break into a castle.
we need a plan first.
We disguise ourselves as guards.
Make our way in.
Through the
It is the
sewers?
simplest.
I mean,
Well, we'll make our way in through the sewers first, and we'll use the disguise selves if we need to when we make it out. No. I'll have to get in contact with my cousins. I'm a dwarf. I could get around fairly easily without disguise self. Just gotta cover myself up.
I would assume your face is recognizable as a gold bottom.
Yes.
What color is Ragnar's hair?
Blonde.
Is there a fireplace nearby?
I think he's blonde.
Yeah, there's fire nearby.
Alistair puts his hands into what I'm assuming there's ash and soot,
Yeah.
Of course.
and just grabs Ragnar's head and starts rubbing it all in there, making him like a dirty blonde black hair.
Yep. He's a blonde, so.
Congratulations, your hair is now dirty blonde black.
Maybe a change.
Yeah.
Maybe a change of clothes would also help.
Oh. I agree.
Actually, his adventuring clothes might be better because they just look more worn down than what a noble would wear.
Is anybody here trained in disguise?
No?
I
No.
Fuck.
You have levels in that?
I don't have levels in it, but I am. That is
Cookie
my
also has levels in that?
that is my class skill.
Why
have
do
a
you
mi-
all have a point in this?
I don't. I have negatives in disguise, and I got better than you guys.
I'm flabbergasted.
mean,
You guys are just like,
oh,
oh, never mind. Aristella just pushes everybody away, and she's like, "Move, let me do it."
Okay, okay.
Hers makes sense.
And then boom, 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 boom. A little bit of makeup here. Tear the clothing a little bit.
I think it's the first time.
Hand gesture. Ta-da!
I think it's the
Ta-da.
first time we've ever used disguise. Like, I've been playing the Pathfinder system for over half a decade at this point, maybe even a decade. I don't think I've ever used disguise.
All right, so Ragnar, you are now able to go out into the public with a natural, like, stealth of 21. Thanks to Aracella.
Well, damn. Okay.
Alistair takes off his cloak and just like changes a couple features. Today you learned that one of Alistair's traveling cloaks are reversible. It goes from like a nice brown green to like a blue a blue steely gray.
All right. Well, let me go talk to my cousins and see about it getting us a passage through the sewer system into the castle. Okay.
Alrighty. The rest of us, I guess we'll just hang out here.
Fiddle with our thumbs.
Stupid puzzle door. Making us come all the way back here.
Well, just remember,
I'm not-
we can't light anything, so we're gonna be in the dark. And it's gonna be cold.
If I'm not back by daybreak, leave without me.
They got me.
All right. I slip into the streets.
Okay. So while Ragnar is gone, what is everybody else doing?
Twiddle our fucking thumbs.
Yeah.
I'm like kind of like posted more inward, like staring at the door, waiting for him to get back.
I am gonna look into that book that was
Alice-
given to me.
Yeah, is there like a table you would say I can move in line with the door that I can overturn and sit behind?
Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable because everything here in this house is made for dwarves. So
Yeah. Yeah, like Xavier's having to like sit down and just to watch the door.
Listen, Alistair's just like behind the table waiting if something comes in there like bow ready.
Silky just gave up with the furniture and she's just sitting on the floor.
All right.
All right.
While we're
Ragnar.
here, do we want to think of more dumb ideas?
Well, in the
Yes.
meantime, Ragnar, you search all day, and you cannot find any of your cousins.
Oh.
Like the last time you were here, like a week ago, you were talking with your dad, and he was saying that yeah, maybe like 4 or 5 of them are in town, but
But now
not
now
a
we're getting-
single one.
All right. Well, there ain't no point in sitting on my hands. When I couldn't find my cousins, I would go back to the inn where we last left at.
Oh, okay.
Is the carriage still there?
No, the carriage wasn't at the inn. The carriage was left outside the city.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
It would have been left with the whatever the
Table master.
stable masters, yeah. So I go up to the inn,
Okay.
approach the bartender.
All right, give me a
Order-
second here.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna bring you to the city map. Alrighty, so let me find the bartender. Here he is.
I sit down at the bar. Hey, mate, I'll take an ale.
Alright, what kind of ale would you like?
Something strong.
Oof, rough time?
Yeah, a little bit of a rough time.
Well, not a problem. Puts it down. Anything you might want to talk about?
Actually, yes. I was hoping could you provide me any information on where the gold bottoms are? I can't seem to find any in town.
Gold bottoms.
Yes. I have some work that needs to get done. and
Hmm.
I can't seem to find any of them.
Well, I haven't really heard from the Gold Bottoms in about a week or so. I know Ragnir was in town about 5, 6, 7 days ago, maybe. But no idea where he went to.
Yeah.
And they just recently cleaned my kitchen, so I don't need to keep tabs on them.
When did they clean your kitchen?
About a month ago or so.
Understood. Okay, well, that's unfortunate.
Guessing you must have just strolled into town.
Yeah.
Well, just watch out for yourself. Guards have been on some pretty strict schedules.
Is there a reason for that?
Well, just rumor and speculation at the moment. Apparently there was this big conundrum over at the museum. People were saying that, there was a civilian that was in possession of star metal.
Oh?
Described her as like human cat ears and such. Had a weird weapon that was glowing when the light show of the star metal happened.
Interesting. But I mean, is that a reason to be all up in arms?
Well, they're looking for her actually, because they wanted to confirm the rumors.
Yeah.
Like if she was in possession of star metal, well, that's property of Dandelier.
Huh. That is a fair point. Well, I thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Just be careful out there.
You as well. He finishes his drink, stands up, and walks out the bar and starts heading back to the Gold Bottom Estate.
All right.
I don't take a direct path there, though. I dip and dive but between alleys and whatnot.
All right. So eventually Ragnar comes back to the house.
I open the door, not expecting anybody to be behind it.
You immediately there's a bow drawn in your direction.
Whoa, hey there, bud.
Oh,
Friend.
just Ragnar. Drop the ham. Don't drop the hammer, Xavier.
I was gonna say, choose your words carefully. I mean, very.
Closes the door, looks behind it, and you see Xavier.
It's like, listen, I know every problem looks like a nail when you have a hammer, but I am not one of those problems. At least I hope not.
What did you find out?
Well, a few things. Number one, I cannot locate any of my cousins.
Oh, great.
So
Either they skipped town or they got picked up as well.
as far as I know, no one knows that the other Gold Bottoms were. No one knows my parents were taken into custody by the guards. However, I did learn that the guards are on high security, on high alert, due to the fact of star metal being discovered during the little trip at the museum we took. And looking for you specifically, as I look at Silky. They don't have a very good description as far as I can tell. But it doesn't mean that we should let our guards down. The dwarves believe that if you're in possession of star metal, it's their property. Which, to be quite honest, is not entirely wrong. They've
What if
managed to
someone
gather.
else found star metal not in Dandelier?
Well, I'm sure they would have a proper investigation and everything like that, but they automatically assume that it was stolen star metal.
Guess they have some that was stolen.
It's incredibly rare material. It's not something you come by every day. And the dwarves have been very adamant at claiming it when it does enter the fold. So, our only hope, well, I think our next best move would be to use these scrolls of disguise ourselves as guards and make our way into
But
the
thing
capital
is,
that
if we
way.
disguise ourselves as guards and they're already on high alert, won't they realize they don't recognize these guards, or we know nothing of this rotation or whatever?
That is a very high possibility, yes.
Hmm.
What about servants at the castle?
Again, servants would be known to the guards as well. Guards are at least covered and have reason to move about freely throughout the castle, more so than a servant.
Wait a minute. I think I have another way in.
Shoot.
Please elaborate.
Well, if we don't want to go by the whole pretend to be guards and sneak into the castle thing, maybe there's another way we can get in. Remember,
Oh.
Piper,
Oh.
my sister, she's still in town.
Yes.
So,
We disguise ourselves as musicians and go in with her.
we could.
I mean, that's not a terrible idea.
Honestly, I do think that might be the best bet.
Well, it all depends if your sister's willing to assist us in this matter.
Well, we'd have to find her first.
Well, I can go back into town and see what I can do in terms of digging her up. Wasn't she staying at blah blah blah? Insert name of inn here.
The Bass's ass.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That one I had written down. I just had to go look at it.
He doesn't have the name of people written down, but he's got the name of the fucking bast's ass.
Listen, Alistair has his priorities.
Because apparently it's
Funny
Bass's
bar
ass.
name is priority.
All right. Well, I'll make my way there. And see if she's willing to assist us. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Silky's gonna close her book. She's gonna get up and take one of the scrolls.
I do believe we should hold off on that, Soki.
Unless if Aristella can get me into some sort of a disguise.
I That's not what I mean. I don't think you should come, honestly. I'm sure your sister can hold a proper conversation with me. At least I hope.
Well, Piper can, yeah. But I don't think she would recognize you.
No, but she wouldn't have to. I'll just speak to her mind directly. Like the last time. I had originally called her to our table using message before.
That's true.
I'll just pull that little stunt again. But inform her that I'm your friend.
Well, she knows that we're
Or-
friends.
Friend or acquaintance. Are we friends? Or do you just see us as like,
No, Ragnar.
You know,
No, Ragnar. I
it's-
despise every second I'm with you.
I'm not so much shocked by that.
it,
Fair enough.
fair, okay?
I'm joking. Holy shit.
No, I know you're joking. I can hear the sarcasm in your voice. I just, I honestly haven't had many friends. Okay? So, I appreciate it. Anyways,
All right.
Agni, as far as I'm aware, we're all friends here.
all right.
All right. Go get Piper.
We'll do. Skedaddle skadoodle.
Your dick is now a noodle.
Uh,
All right. I don't have the bass's ass up anymore.
that's fine.
That's fine.
I'm sure you weren't expected to go back here.
But of course, you're gonna walk into the tavern. It's gonna be busy as all hell, and of course, Piper is there. She is doing her thing, performing as she usually does.
I'll wait until the end of her performance, like I did last time, and I'll send her a message. Hey, Piper, it's Ragnar, a friend of your sister's. We need some assistance, and I was hoping I could speak to you real quick. I am dressed a little bit different, but I'm in the back. I'm in one of the back tables. I would tell her exactly where I'm at.
All right. It takes a little while for everybody to talk with her and such until she's gonna sit down at your table, and she says, "Hey, hope the seat wasn't taken, right?"
Repeat that? I missed it.
Said, "Hey, hope the seat isn't taken, right? My legs can use a rest."
No, it's free.
All right, cool. Hey, can I get an ale over here, please? Thank you.
Oh boy.
Why is she so sassy?
And then she's gonna lean in and she's gonna say, "All right, to be fair, I thought you were gonna be the tall, muscular one, but
Oh,
what's going on? Why are you here? Where's Silky?"
There's a bit of a thing going on. You know that thing with the star medal?
Is my
And
sister
all the
safe?
guards? Yes, your sister is safe.
Okay. Because let me tell you one thing. Oh, they came immediately after me. The guards questioned me once they heard the description of, short cat girl. Then, well, here I am. Just
Yes.
gallivanting around. Nope, don't own a sword. The only thing I have is my flute. That's it.
It is true they are looking for your sister.
Fucking great. What did she even
yeah.
do?
I would love to tell you this, but this is not the place to do it.
Fair enough.
When do you get off?
By then, the server is just gonna come over with the nail, and she says, "Thank you very much." Oh, fried salmon. Thank you.
fried salmon.
Well, pretty much my performance is over. I can leave whenever.
Okay, well, get your food, and we'll head back to my place, and Silky's waiting there for you, along with the rest of my group. We'll discuss all the ins and outs of our situation in detail.
Fair enough. Would you mind at least telling me where you went after that whole shindig? I was looking for you guys.
I wish we could tell you.
What was the town we ended up in?
Greenfall?
Well, to be fair, we ended up in Greenfall.
Greenfall?
Yeah,
I have no idea where that is.
more towards Silence.
What the hell?
Yeah. We're like 2 towns away from Silence.
How did you get there so quickly? You guys don't know teleport, right?
No, none of our group knows teleport. A connection in town of mine. I am a noble here.
Oh, well, okay. Right. Takes a couple minutes for the food to come out, and she's like, Piper just tells the keep, "Here's the pay. Here's your pay, Piper. Okay, here's money for the food and drink. I'm gonna take it with me, cause, you know, family and such want me home. I'm gonna head out." And Ragnar, you're watching Piper just talk with this person, and you can see she's a damn good liar.
Well then.
All right, so you guys make your way through the city, and then sneak your way back into the Gold Bottom's house.
Ah. Again, I open the door, hands up.
It's just me.
Same as the first.
Same
Yeah,
as the
pretty
first.
much.
This time, keep the hammer away from the door.
The bow is still being pulled back. The paranoid assholes are being paranoid.
Are
Well,
you guys
Please
still
stop.
sitting in the dark?
What was that?
I said, are you guys still sitting in the dark?
Yeah, we can't turn on the lights, man.
we don't want anybody to know we're here.
Just put blankets over the windows.
That would be suspicious.
Oh,
Just don't worry about it.
it's fine. Whatever. And Piper's gonna look at everybody and says, "Oh, wow, you guys really are in trouble, aren't you?"
It's a long story.
Oh, speaking of long stories, she's gonna walk over to Silky. She's gonna take out a book, roll it up, bonk. Just ow! What was that for? For almost getting me locked up. They came after me looking for you.
Well, to be fair, they did lock up my parents.
They did?
Yep. And I don't know if they got my cousins too.
Probably.
Probably.
I haven't heard anything about the Gold Bottoms. Any of the taverns that I've played. Whatever's happening, the guards are keeping quiet about it.
Yep.
It was unintentional, but
So
it happened.
fill me in. What is going on?
Well,
Pretty much, I may or may not intentionally be in possession of a legendary artifact. Huh?
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I was kind of in shock when we found out too.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're in the museum.
So all these rumors about this strange glowing weapon is
coming from her
that thing.
sheath.
Yep.
Yes.
The sword that you said that you can't unsheath.
That we can't unsheath at all.
Yeah,
Has the same glow
as star metal.
as the star metal.
Yeah, it was a lot worse when we were in a museum and realized what was going on.
Okay. How did you end up Schitt's Creek without a paddle? I didn't know. I didn't know. There's 1,000,001 questions that are surrounding this entire thing, but we don't have answers to any of them. Like, for example, we don't even know how we got out of the city.
True, we don't.
We went to Ragnar's tavern owner friend. He said, "Oh yeah, I can help you with it." Took us into his basement, sprinkled us with his weird blue pixie dust, and then the next thing we know, we were staring out the window of a tavern in Greenfall.
The same day.
Okay.
Ragnar just shrugs like, yeah.
So, I'm assuming it was because of your parents going apparently to jail that brought you back here to Dandelier? Like, why would you come back if that's not the reason?
Our true objective is to get into the City of Silence.
But when we got to Greenfall, we come to find out that the gates to Castleguard into Silence are closed. Still?
For 2 years.
Huh. And, well...
By a giant fuck-all lock and its guardian.
And for what we heard from Nimtig, the dwarves helped build Silence. So we may or may not want to try and break into the castle of Dandelier to access the secret archives. Piper's just gonna look at everybody, just dumbfounded.
Listen, it's not our best idea, but we really couldn't figure out the solution to the stupid night.
Okay.
And not even a person who is modern day guard of silence could figure it out.
There's a reason those doors have been shut for 2 years. With the countless wizards and mages and fighters that have been there, there's no way we're getting in that gate.
Not even Talone could get in.
Who's Talone?
Pretty much a officer of silence.
Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. I mean, she's going to look over to Ragnar and say, you do realize if you do this, you are committing treason, right?
Yeah.
And you're okay with that, with the possible punishment being decapitation.
I mean, what else is there to do? I understand the risks, but
Look, the only other lead we would have is going to Elendor,
Which is even
which
worse.
would be worse.
Okay. Why is that worse?
oh, because we have a princess here, exiled.
That's
princess.
exiled.
I guess
Hi.
we're really opening that information.
And she was just like, smile and just wave a little bit.
I mean, my head's on a chopping block itself, so just discussing this matter, my head's on a chopping block.
Well, wait a minute. You're The exiled princess?
The one and only.
Caught us by surprise as well.
Yeah, we just found that out like what, a couple days ago.
Who the hell are the rest of you people?
That's a great
The
question.
nameless.
Trust me, I really am considering that thought process too.
I'm really starting to think that you're pulling my tail with the nameless, because these are pretty significant names so far.
You know, I'm with her. Who are you
Yeah.
people?
Okay, let's reintroduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Aeris, an exiled princess who was treasoned with murder of a councilman. Happy?
Kind of, yeah.
And then you get a bonk on the head with the stick.
Ah,
Fine, not the worst.
Well, I mean, she's gonna look over to Silky. Well, I mean, we kind of fit in on this. I mean, we were made in a lab essentially. Yeah, you're right.
you know, I feel kind of left out on this.
What do you mean?
All right,
You feel left out.
Okay, so since you haven't told them, then I will. Silky and I are lab experiments, along with the rest of our sisters. We were created by an alchemist group known as Genesis.
Yes.
Yeah, we found that out with the knight.
Who is this knight?
Didertius the Loyal.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he's the guy standing outside the Gate of Silence who can't die, and you have to defeat him in some sort of contest to enter.
How the fuck does he
So-
know about Genesis? He can
Because
read
he
minds.
reads minds.
Yeah, he can read our minds. Okay, lovely.
Which is how we lost the challenge.
Okay. But yeah, Silky, me, and the rest of our sisters were made in a lab, basically. The entire goal of Genesis was to help revolutionize evolution. And help create, as she holds up air quotes, perfect beings. Silky and I had properties that were genetically altered to be a staple of our personalities. Same thing with the rest of my sisters. I, of course, was born with the ability to dance and cast bardic magic. However, I have a flaw to where my singing isn't the best. I can dance and I can play my flute, but I can't sing. And you all have met Fatali.
Yeah.
Fatali was genetically engineered to be a weapon.
Oh, I'm so
We found
shocked
out.
with that one.
The rest of our sisters also all have genetic properties as well. My sister Felfrey was genetically altered to have flawless skin. She's a seductress. Our sister Diana was born blind. At least that's what I thought until after Silky escaped. The only one that we know who actually succeeded with her augmentations was our oldest sister, Hone. She was the one who was dubbed perfect. Then wait, what was my altercation? Well, you know how you have silky smooth hair? That's essentially what your altercation was. Your hair was supposed to grow at a rapid pace and be as strong and as sturdy as spider silk. But you just have regular, normal hair and your mutated ear. So that's us.
I am a noble that with a family that shovels shit for a living. There you go. That's all I am.
You're probably the most normal out of all of us here. Unless
Ah,
if Mr. Eskimo over here has some deep dark secret.
One, I am not an Eskimo. Two,
You certainly dress like
after-
one.
I mean, you're always covering your face.
That is for me to know and you all never to find out.
Really? We're over here all spilling our skeletons in the closet. You're seriously going to be that party pooper?
what, you got fish lips?
No, I don't got fish lips.
Prove it.
Penny lips?
Every party has a pooper. That's why they invited you. Party pooper. Party pooper.
You watch as Alistair is just completely unperturbed by this.
Well-
Fine. You want to see what's underneath the damn mask? He pulls it down. There's another mask.
Motherfucker.
Is there really a reason for it?
Yes.
Then can you at least elaborate on your reasoning?
The entire lower third of my face is scarred from burns.
That's it?
Yep.
What'd you get burned by?
A building fire.
Were you the
And
dog?
he'll take off the last mask, and you watch his, like, literally, his entire lower half of his face is completely disformed.
Ah.
And he puts it back on. People tend to stare. I don't like people staring.
Don't blame you.
Hmm.
You know
Sorry,
there's
not all-
magics that could probably fix that, right?
They've tried.
Okay.
Well, when I was little, I used to struggle a lot to control my anger. One day, I completely lost it and crippled another kid. Still to this day, there's not much they can do. That is, if they're even still alive.
What happened to them?
One of my times whenever I was out on a hunt in the desert, our village was attacked by slavers. Several of my kinsmen were taken, including my friend who I crippled. This is the reason why I have set out, is because I want to try to bring them all home.
That's the reason why you freaked out when you saw Sven.
Indeed.
Was Sven the one responsible for the kidnappings?
Yes.
It's his slave ring. He's also the same guy that took me. Piper's gonna look over. You were captured as a slave? Before my master found me, yeah.
When did you escape your slavery, Silky?
I didn't. Technically, I still am a slave. I mean, yeah.
So your master bought you.
Yeah, my master did buy me, yeah, but he never treated me like one. It was weird at first, but eventually, you know, I wanted to thank him, so I started helping him out. He never overworked me, he always fed me. He never hit me. You know, I started trusting him. When he disappeared, and, well, I met all of you, secrets after secrets are starting to pile up, and I don't even know what to think of him anymore. I don't even know who he is.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
So we have to get to silence. Piper's gonna speak again, and she's gonna say, "Alright, I'm in." But
Alright.
we're gonna need a plan first. That's part of the reason why we brought you on board. Okay? At the current moment, we have two plans. One, we can disguise ourselves as workers or guards, sneak into the castle via the sewers. Or, if you were on board, we can see if you could get an audience with the royal family, or the council at least, to perform for them.
And we'd be your stagehands.
Okay. Well, then let me share a little piece of information that I have then. As you all know, I've been here for quite some time, and I talk to people. And get people drunk enough, they'll be willing to tell you anything.
Yep.
Especially a dwarf.
Exactly. So, as you all know, the Dwarven Council took over quite some time ago. But did you know the royal family of the dwarves has not been seen since the taking over of the council?
This again? That's happened in Silent, that's happened in the Elven Kingdom, and that's happened here now. The monarchy steps down, and a castle steps forward, and a council steps forward.
I wasn't aware of Elendor, but
Yeah.
I knew Silence had a council. They were the first ones to have one.
Sounds. What's the word?
Suspicious.
A little suspicious, right?
This sounds like you can write a book about it. And anything that you can write a book about is suspicious.
Silky's gonna say, "Well, I haven't read any sort of books about this."
Yeah, but would it not make a good book?
Would be.
And my point exactly.
Alright, so which way are we gonna go? Gonna go through the sewers, or are we gonna go with me? I can be a pretty good distraction. So I can work with either one.
Going with you is the more reliable one, because but the problem is that we don't.
Here's the problem with going with the with Silky. To be fair, not Silky.
Piper.
Piper is once we're in, the guards are probably going to have a very close eye on us. So yes, can be distraction, but we're still going to be watched. So now we have to figure out how we can separate from the guards and you to then go look at these archives. If we go in through the sewer system, it's more of a risk in the fact that we have to avoid pretty much every contact. But at the same time, we don't have looming eyes over us the entire time.
True.
So the best way I could describe this is we either take the stealthy approach or we take the James Bond approach.
You're gonna see Piper. You're gonna see Piper reach down, and she's gonna pull out her flute. She's gonna play a little tune, and then you're gonna see the room fill up with magic, and then you guys are going to therefore see copies of yourselves that are just standing there, just looking around.
Well then, I think we have our answer, boys and girls.
We'd be in both places at the same time.
It's a little hard, but as long as I can maintain concentration on that spell, I think we'll be okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Then it's time for a heist.
Oh my gosh, a heist?
All right.
Rusty, you know what this means. We gotta call up Sterling.
And that is where we are going to go ahead and end today's session. So, next week, we're breaking into a castle.
Oh boy.
So the spell I picked up for my mother is charade. Basically, if I'm in talking to a guard or something like that, I can intimidate them to think that they'll get in trouble if they don't follow my orders or interrupt me in any way.
Yeah. Luckily for you guys, Minor Image is a 2nd level bard spell.
Ooh, gotta love bards.
And also, luckily for you guys, Piper is a 5th level bard who can cast 2nd level spells.
Gotta love bards.
Gotta love bards.
Gotta love bards.
All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching.
Let's chastise.
Next week, of course, it's going to be the heist on Dandelier. Breaking into the archives, and hopefully figuring out something that's going on. So, tune in next week to see what's going on. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.